Hey everyone, this is Emmanuel, your Las Vegas emotion code practitioner. Just wanted to do a really quick message for those of you who are dealing with depression in the Christmas time and the holidays. There is something called SAD, Seasonal Affective Disorder. And that basically it's a mood disorder characterized by depression that occurs at a certain time of the year. So that's a very serious matter. They said that more than 3 million people in the U.S. are dealing with this. And so this may be you, or this may be someone tagged you and was nice enough to share this video with you. And I understand that I don't make anything light in regards to depression, anxiety, or PTSD, emotional disorders, because I work with these type of people every single day. About 100 times a week I work with clients who deal with depression, anxiety, but I'm looking for those specific people that are dealing with depression around this time in Christmas. And so there's many ways to solve this SAD disorder, as they would say. That they say it's usually treated by a medical professional, or it's self-diagnosed. And so one thing that they recommend is obviously talk therapy. They also recommend actually light therapy called phototherapy. Those are different things. The one thing that's not mentioned on here is the emotion code. And that's what I want to kind of educate some people on today, is that there may be something that you're triggered in your past that's making you feel a certain way during Christmas. And so some things you may remember, some things you may not remember, some things may be inherited. And so I just wanted to tell you real quick what's a very quick way to look into this. And so I'm going to do something that I've never done before ever in wintertime. And it's really what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like 5-minute sessions with people. 5 quick sessions where I can remove certain trapped emotions that make you feel depressed in Christmas, so you can have a lighter Christmas with more joy and happiness. And literally, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it later on, but I want to show you how real this is. So first of all, you have to believe in muscle testing. Now, muscle testing is sort of like the sun; it just works, And I want to show you how it's done very simply, just so you know it's real. So the first thing is, muscle testing, when someone asks you a certain question, it's called applied kinesiology. Someone asks you a question, they push down on your arm, and they ask you a question, and your body answers when it's true, very strong, and when it's weak, it goes down. Now, that's one way to do it. There's so many other ways. There's this Han Solo way. There's these links. There's different ways to do it. And I want to show you this other one, which you just use 2 fingers spinning around in a circle. So if you want to do that right now with me, I'm going to have some Facebook fun here, is go ahead and do this with your fingers. And if you notice, it's pretty smooth. You're just doing it very lightly. You're not pushing down very hard. You're just doing it very lightly. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to say your name. I want to show you how this works. And so I want you to know what emotion code and body code practitioners tap into. They tap into the subconscious brain. Now, your subconscious brain knows exactly, every time you've cried, every frown you've ever had, every corner you've walked, just different things in your life. It's almost recorded like in a 1080p camera, and you may not remember it, but it even remembers way back, even when you were in the womb. It remembers certain things, emotions that you've received and things like that. That's what you want to tap into. With talk therapy, there's a saying where I'm trying to put out there, which is, less talk, more healing, and I think talk therapy is more talk, less healing, and I look up to these people who provide talk therapy sessions with people. But at the end of the day, if they're massaging what they call trapped emotions in your body, and they're massaging your heart wall, and you walk out of there, yes, you did address something, but you didn't release that. As Jim Rohn said, it's okay to let people know that they're in the mud, but don't leave them in the mess. And so what you want to do is just go ahead and do this with me real quick. So say your name, say my name is, and then go ahead and say your name, and then start spinning it around after you say your name. Now, if you say my name is Bob, so I can say my name is Bob, and I start spinning it around, you might notice that I don't know if you see that, but it got kind of like sticky. It's kind of like it's not really smooth anymore. If you said, for example, today is Thursday, it's pretty smooth, right? So say today is Thursday. If you're watching this on Thursday, obviously. If it's Friday, say today is Friday, or whatever day it is. Say the name of the day, and then say some other day. Today is Sunday, and then start doing it again. You notice that there's a little bit of friction going on. And if you do it lightly, you'll really notice it. And so what is that? That's muscle testing. Your body's saying that that's not true. When it starts kind of having some friction to it, when it's smooth, it's saying it's true. That's one way how to do it. And if you say, are there trapped emotions that I can release right now, your body, it'll be smooth, and your body's saying, "I do it." So it's like, wait a minute, this is yes. Then I don't even know what trapped emotions really means, but it's for some reason saying yes. So your conscious mind doesn't have to know what trapped emotion really is to be able to release it. And that's what's beautiful about this work, is that we're tapping into things that your subconscious is fully aware of. So what is a trapped emotion? Trapped emotion is, so obviously we're all energy, right? So if we were to, Nikola Tesla said that if you want to know the secrets of the universe, you want to see everything as energy, frequency, and vibrations. Now we're all that, right? I mean, we're a bunch of energy and with a lot of space in between. Now the thing is what most people don't know is that when we feel an emotion, we actually our organs are actually these energy frequency generators, and they're producing these emotions that we feel: anger, bitterness, guilt, resentment, failure, hopelessness. These different things they process through our body, okay? And these energies the size of a tennis ball or a cantaloupe, they can get lodged near the organ that created. So for example, liver is anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment. Or the small intestines or the heart is abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived. So there's about 60 emotions that can get stuck in your body. And here's the interesting thing is that they can get trapped anywhere in the tissues, but they sometimes linger around the organ that created it. And so what's interesting is that they're connected with some certain age, or perhaps there is some information that your body needs to know before you release it. And what I want everyone to know is that I'm telling you that if you were to ask, are there trapped emotions that are making me feel depressed during Christmas time, your body would say yes. And then what you would do is you would basically muscle test and find out, is it in column A or column B? Is it even or is it odd? Is it 1, 3, 5? Is it 2, 4, 6? Okay, is it anger? No. Is it bitterness? No. Is it guilt? No. Is it hatred? No. Or resentment? Okay, so it's resentment. Okay, then what age would it be at? Let's see. Is it for me? I'm 36. Would it be older? Is it younger than 15? No. It's older than 15. So that's kind of how I would find it, and I would help you out. What's beautiful about this work is that you can do this remotely. And you don't even have to be there with me. For example, if you messaged me and you saw this on YouTube, or you saw this on Facebook, and you said, you know what, I do have the blues. It is December 2017, and I'm going to email him real quick. Just give him my name, my age, say I give you full permission to work with me. I would actually, for this month only, go in there and find all the trapped emotions that are making you feel depressed for this Christmas. Now, there may be other things like a heart wall, which you want to look up on YouTube. What is the heart wall that may be causing you depression, anxiety, and different emotional disorders? But I guarantee trapped emotions would give you a huge relief. So what is it? What's the point of releasing a trapped emotion? These little energies the size of a tennis ball or cantaloupe. We have the average is between 200 to 300 in your body. What's the point? Who cares? Many of you guys have seen my hair all messed up here because I'm using a magnet to release these energies from you long distance. But I want to tell you this, is that one of the biggest things is there's 4 benefits of releasing trapped emotions. Number 1 is you're less reactive. For example, if I released hopelessness at 4, for some reason you felt hopelessness at 4, but then I go, wait a minute, is this from you or is this from someone else? Your body would know if you absorbed that from your mother or from your father. But ever since 4, it's easy for you to feel hopelessness over and over and over again. So that's the problem with the number 1 problem with trapped emotions, is that it makes you very reactive. So you feel that emotion over and over again. And you might remember, I don't remember what happened at 4. You don't have to. Your subconscious remembered that it was at 4 and that it was from your mother. She felt hopelessness. You absorbed it. Now it's easy for you to feel hopelessness. And that's why around Christmas time, maybe that's why you feel hopeless. Another thing too is, what if something happened around Christmas time when you were younger, and it happened to you, you're like, well, I'm over it and I have peace with it now. Yeah, one of the biggest breakups happened in December. Trust me, there are trapped emotions that were created during that Christmas time, and they're still in your body. So what happens if something reminds you of something in your past? It will literally, your subconscious will travel back there like a little time traveler, go back to that age that you experienced it, almost relive it again subconsciously, and then you'll come back to the present. Now, this emotion's way bigger than it was before. And so, I've worked with PTSD veterans before, and they got peace with their past because I was able to go in there and remove these energies, these emotions from certain ages, and now their body finally has peace with it. So if you're like, Emmanuel, I don't know if I want to muscle test myself and go through this chart, I'll make it simple for you. All you have to do is inbox me and just put your name your phone. Your name, your email, and your age, and you just say, I give you permission to work with me. I do have depression during Christmas, and I will help you out. At some point, I'll set you up this week. Hopefully today or tomorrow, probably the next couple of days. I'll message you back, say, here, this is what I found, and then I removed it, and I'll tell you when I'm working on you. I'll say, hey, I'll message you on Facebook, say, hey, I'm going to start working with you. And most people say, how is that possible? How can you work with me and I'm not really there? Well, it's called done by via proxy. But what's really interesting is that I do it with children all the time. I work with the mother on behalf of the child, and the child receives the healing. So that's my gift to you guys. That some of you guys who are receiving the depression, the Christmas blues, is that if we just relieve some trapped emotions from your body, you'll have way, way, way more peace this Christmas. And so that's my gift from the Zavaios family to Coding Alternative to you guys. You guys should be happy during this Christmas season. So this is a time to get together with family, or even if you don't have family and maybe you say, well, I have reason to be depressed. I have no money. I don't know how I'm going to pay for rent, and I just broke up with my other partner this last year, and I don't like Christmas or whatever. The reality is there's trapped emotions from those moments, or those trapped emotions you've given to yourselves because of self-abuse. And if we got rid of them, you'll find more relief during this time. And I promise you that'll happen, because I've worked with so many clients, and it's the same thing over and over again. Release some trapped emotions, and they feel good about either a certain situation or to move forward in something. So with that, hopefully you guys appreciate this. I went a little bit over 1 minute and 30 seconds, sorry, but this is how you can find some relief this Christmas. Hopefully this helps you out. Feel free to email me at codingalternative@gmail.com, and I will do a really quick 5-minute session. All you have to do is give me your name, your age, and just say, I give you permission to work with me, and I'll release some trapped emotions for you on the spot. No charge, no nothing. It's just my gift back to you guys. Everyone should have a happy Christmas, and I hope everyone enjoyed this message. But like I said, the one thing, if you Google seasonal affective disorder, there's nothing in there about the emotion code, body code. Shame on Google. They should have it on here, and that's to deny that we are emotional, energetic beings is to deny the truth that we are, and that we actually do hold on to things, and your body does hold on to energies that are causing you to sabotage yourself. So with that, hopefully you enjoy this message. Share this or tag this with anybody who's feeling down this Christmas, that is starting to have this kind of seasonal depression. Guarantee maybe I can give them some relief this month. So look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.